Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's video. A little bit of Throwback Thursday, I guess you could say. Mattel 80th anniversary does have some nice 80s vibe to the packaging. This is the Silver Series box set for Hot Wheels. This is a Target exclusive in the US, I do believe. This can be found in their kind of revamped seasonal section. It's the back of the store. You're more than likely not going to find this in the actual toy department. Go back to the seasonal area, and they're building a little mini toy area back there, and there's tons of stuff back there, even more die-cast and things like that. This is the box set. It does come with 8 models in there. It is a lot of heavy hitters. You got your Supra, Regal, the square body, of course, M3 race car, RT10 Viper, R32 Skyline, the Golf Mark II, and of course the 944 Turbo. There is the back of the box. There is the barcode assortment number, should you want that deets. This side shows the Volkswagen on the box. Just bottom, it just shows all the legal mumbo jumbo, all that good stuff like that. And then you do have the Regal on this opposite side. And the top of the box just lists Hot Wheels, of course, and a list of all the models included, should you want to take a look at that. And then, of course, as always with silver label box sets, it does have an opening flap. There's all the models displayed in there. Looking very, very nice, all with relatively matching decals. They're not exact. As a matter of fact, the decals are kind of reminiscent of their mainline counterparts, but 80th anniversary kind of style. And then there is the top of the flap in the back. Looks very, very good. These boxes are glued shut, so not really going to be able to get these out of there without tearing the package open in some way, shape, or form. So we'll get that out. They are in a plastic tray as per usual. Box out of here. We'll just start from the upper left quarter. There is our Toyota Supra. Of course, this is Silver Series, so we should get prints all the way around on all of them. It says Supra on the back. Looks actually really, really good. Uses the kind of Ferrari-style wheels, as I like to put them. This is a pretty decent casting. There's the one single headlight up, which, of course, is painted. Some details on the front for the turn signals, fog lights, and stuff. Looks good. It is a plastic base on this one, which is unfortunate, but pretty much looks like the main line. Just has the Hot Wheels logo and the 80th kind of plastered over the, just the cladding print. Pretty straightforward. Even a little bit of print right there on the front quarter panel for that marker light, which is nice. But no metal base on that one, so put that up there. Work our way down. There is our Regal G&X. This one looks really, really good. They also pretty much sell this off as just a flat out Grand National, which is fine. This one is decent. The deco's kind of proprietary. It doesn't really go off of anything. I think the wheel choice is pretty good on this. As Hot Wheels on the side, there's your 80th on the back. The prints in the back are done up. Tail lights look good. Reverse lights in there. It's relatively straightforward, but the headlights and stuff look decent. Again, those headlights are pretty much like a, like a drawn picture with shine and stuff in them. Hot Wheels just will not get away with that style. Plastic base on this one as well. So put that up there. So 2 pretty good ones to start with. This is the one that everybody is going to buy the pack for, which, let's just be honest, we already understand that. This is, of course, your Sylvie, the square body itself. Just solid black for the grille. There's a little bit of print on there for the headlights as well as the turn signals. It looks good. I like the wheel choice on this particular one. Just as Hot Wheels on the side. Tail lights done up as well. Details look pretty nice. Details on the top. Does have a couple of stripes up there, and then does say Hot Wheels 80th Mattel. And of course, this one does have a metal base because Hot Wheels, despite some of the stuff that they do over their production lines, they do understand how important and collectible this particular one is. So, of course, that guy gets the metal base for sure. So, put that guy up there. All right, our next one up on the list here is, of course, our M3. Now, this one is a little interesting just because it still has, like, the checkered flag deco that this casting's had a couple of times. So, it's pretty much like an M-card deco, but they kind of, threw the 80th on there for the number and stuff like that. Uses the same wheel as the Sylvie, just a way, way smaller wheel. Details in the back look pretty good. Tail lights done up, says M3. There's your BMW logo. This one is a metal base as well, so very, very nice to see this one with a metal base. So we will definitely take that one. Details on the front. These headlights look okay. Again, the shine kind of built into the print. Not a fan of that, but these ones look tolerable. Much, much more tolerable than the Sylvie. The G&X. Side profile looks pretty good, though, so really, really nice to see this one as a metal base, though, because I particularly like collecting BMWs. I would never own one, but I like collecting them because they're very, very collectible as a diecast car. All right, the Viper RT10. This is the new casting that came out earlier last year. We've seen a few decals for this one. It's also a regular treasure hunt in this year's B case, the 2026 B case. Headlights look pretty good on this one. There's a lot of detail in these particular headlights. These ones don't have all that weird shine to them, so I actually like these ones. Those look good. The Dodge logo, or I should say the Viper logo right there in the front. Again, uses the same wheel as the last two models we just saw, which is fine. A couple stripes on the top look good, and tail lights on the back. Nice to see this model completely decoed up. Front and rear looks good. Viper RT10 on the plate as well. Plastic base. This one just lifted directly from the main line. Just gets a little bit of extra print, but I think that's a very, very nice addition to this particular pack. All right, next one up right here. Oh, very nice. I love when they paint that in the back. So that is a cool little Easter egg. If I remember correctly, I do believe this casting was designed by Ryu, and I think that has something to do with, him just dealing with his health issues he was dealing with. And it's really, really cool to see that, highlighting in the back of this 944. There is the side profile, of course, has that wheel that looks just like a Fuchs wheel, which is perfect for this casting. Probably the best wheel that could ever be on this casting. Details on the front, relatively straightforward. Pretty much stuff you'd think is printed up is printed up. Porsche logo is in there, but it's so small you can't really get the details out of it. Taillight prints are very, very basic. Just one stripe of orange, one stripe of different shade of red. Hook assembly models, so no rivet in the back, which allows them to have that detail in the back hatch, which looks nice. Again, plastic on this one as well. Pulled directly from the main line. But you can't really have anything that's a box set or, without a Porsche. You got to have at least one. This is the way it works. Keeping on with the Euro themed. Very interesting choice here for this particular Golf. This is a Mark II, I think. The wheel choice is interesting. I think it works fine for this casting. Not a big fan, but I think it works fine. Full details in the front. Looks pretty standard. But definitely a weak link in the mix. Just because this is mainly just because this is an old casting. You see 1989 Mattel. This casting's been around for just way, way, way too long. But it's fine. It's fine. I mean, Hot Wheels is coming out with has way better, more Volkswagen stuff, including an R32 that's coming out, which is really, really nice. But speaking of R32s, let's go into the actual R32. The OG R32 from back in the day that Hot Wheels did. The Skyline, it looks fine. Uses the kind of Ferrari-style wheels, which I think is good. Again, we've seen this casting with that particular stripe on there. Very reminiscent of previous decos on this particular casting. This is the updated one with the metal wing. Details in the back says Nissan on there. GTR, Skyline. So a little bit of print in there for the taillights. They look exactly the same, but there's a little bit of red print in there. At least that's the way it looks like in person. Details on this side, it's average. It's average. The red has a little bit of metallic to it, just a tiny bit. But they're all using the exact same red. Hood pins done up on this one, and then of course your headlights, turn signals, all that good stuff like that, and of course plastic base on this one, which is unfortunate. So didn't expect to have very many of them with a metal base, but I think the fact that we got two with a metal base, that's good enough, I guess. And realistically, by far the heaviest hitter in this pack. Let's just be honest with this. 99% of the people that are going to buy this you're going to fall into two categories. Either you're a completist or you want the Sylvie. The other 2% of people that buy this that don't want the Sylvie, like myself, we're very, very minimal. Very minimal. I do not collect square bodies. I'm not a Chevy guy. So that will be moving on to a whole list of friends that I have that are just waiting to get their grubby little paws on that, which is fine. I'm glad to help each other out. Anyways, there you go. There is the 80th anniversary Mattel throwback set, even though none of these castings are particularly throwback. But the box art's really, really nice. The details are really, really nice. The presentation's really nice. This does retail for $27.99 at Target. Should be a Target exclusive in the U.S. And so if you want to pick one up, $27.99 will get you your very own 80th anniversary throwback. So anyways, drop a comment. We'll catch you next time here on LMD. Peace.